Hello everyone, Nicerang here. Welcome back to my Grim Horizon run. So far I've been really lucky with the dark events. Almost all of them have been kind of
life is in your hands.
minor issues or non-issues.
Roger that.
Heading out. Good to go.
Moving out.
So here's the thing, if I have everyone block the doorway,
I see.
then
Got it covered.
the enemies will not be able to path into this room. And the only way they'll ever open a door is if they're actually trying to path into, or if they're actually trying to path across it. So there's no way we get discovered like this.
Back to the shadows where you were spawned.
Alright,
Well, we weren't expecting a sneak in here today. Let's take these things out.
so... Okay, if I really wanted to, I could have had my Reaper go in alone to scout that. That would have made a little more sense. Anyway, we have Implacable. So this should be, I should be able to take this fight without any. Because what we're gonna do is
Good copy. Moving on target.
go here, and our specialist is going to aid protocol to give plus 30 defense to our ranger, and then our grenadier is going to use suppression to give the Andromedon another penalty to its aim,
Orders confirmed. On the move.
which should make it impossible for the Andromedon to hit
Come on.
my
Put your
ranger.
head out.
And we have another ranger here. Okay. And I think to make it less likely that... So I'm pretty sure the Andromedon is guaranteed to use a melee attack because it's right next to somebody.
Nailed it.
But I think I'll make it even more likely by not having anybody flanking. Except I guess the person that it's planning to punch. Okay, well,
As you order, Commander.
it's a guaranteed kill, right? Sure is.
Your friends will join me soon.
Okay, I guess my charger is gonna overwatch.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Alright. That was a weird animation. That's also a 3-action stun, not a 2-action stun. Interesting.
reach is eternal. Even now their hand closes
Anyway,
upon you.
we didn't bring blue screen mounts in anybody.
That's affirmative.
Okay, I'm pretty confident that my entire team can kill one Andromedon in its shell.
Deflection.
Okay, we gotta do 10 damage. Can we do 10 damage? Well, let's go get the... Let's go get the ranger who has the laser sight.
Rolling.
I think the chance of doing 10 damage is very high.
I have sight beyond vision.
Enemy down.
I'm on it.
Alright. I want to give the kill to the Reaper if possible. It's like kind of a pain to level up Reapers. Even when they get... Violent kill it. Okay, so it's down to 5 health.
I go where I'm needed.
Alright.
One of many.
Well, we got that promotion we wanted.
On Overwatch. Overwatch.
For you are the true abominations. Microbes that think themselves greater than the gods. You taint this place with your infestation.
I will reposition.
Alright.
On it.
Let's have everybody follow behind.
Reloaded.
Good to
With
go.
everybody who has
10-4.
everybody who doesn't have an
Rock
auto
and
loader will
roll.
reload.
Okay. Heading out.
Is it not the elders who are the true saviors of your race? They who fight to preserve an entire universe. Yet here you stand, willing to die to retain your ignorance.
Volk says I am to obey.
You know, there'd be more
Closing on
that'd be
target
more
position
believable
now.
if
Got
you know,
it.
we got
Moving.
any explanation of
Running.
specifics of what was happening.
Copy that.
I hope in XCOM 3
On the move.
we get
Heading to
some
that
kind of
location.
explanation of what they're alluding to. The Chosen and the Elders.
The target is marked.
Okay.
To think, I once considered myself a part of your race. You seem so small, so narrow of purpose. You do not deserve the elders' attentions.
It's actually gonna be kind of tricky to kill all of these chrysalids. Oh. Not if we can remote start. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay.
I will go.
This engagement is actually going to be super easy.
Our world is dangerous.
And... Alright, well this person... Oh, well I want my lieutenant to get a kill, for sure.
Roger that. Hostiles pacified.
Kind of a weird way to
Moving to
handle the weapon.
designated position.
Alright, I'll hit the one in the back. Then I guess I'll...
Affirmative. Moving out.
I do want a major rank ranger. I want all my... Yeah, when I saw that that was 90%,
Target's still
I
up.
should have done
On your order.
a sword attack instead. Alright, this is a guaranteed... Actually, it's not a guaranteed kill on the backbone, I don't think.
Target's eliminated.
Okay, well, we got it. Even if we
I'm on
didn't,
the
we would
move.
have been able to kill him with some machines.
On Overwatch.
Even now, the elders' love of your race shines through. They counsel mercy and plead with me to show compassion. I will let you die quickly today.
Okay.
Roger that. Will do.
Go, go, go! Moving out.
Running.
For only when you fall, XCom, shall your race be saved. An entire world and all its peoples given to me, left to my tender mercies.
Already there. Move, move, move!
Okay.
Got it. Moving.
I think this is the elevator room,
You hear that?
so maybe I'll go back and like
Yet for
clear everything
any
else
to
out.
survive, the elders must not fail. Humanity delays their own salvation. You must submit now before the true enemy appears.
Re-up and reload.
How much longer must I endure your sacrilege? If it is peace you want, I shall gladly oblige. Come forward, XCom, and yield to my embrace. I shall grant you merciful slumber.
Seize any advantage.
Okay, we get it. Warlock is planning to kill us. Oh, the weak points resistance order doesn't affect remote start. That's a shame. Okay. Can I kill all these in a single turn? Oh, we'll find out. Well, we have face off, which does a lot of
Heading there
damage.
now.
So I think if we just face off, we're going to like kill everybody. And to use it properly, oh, I don't quite have the AP to get, or the move speed to get where I want to. If I could get to this square, I'd be able to get a flanking shot on everybody. Okay, well, this
Moving
last
to
two.
position.
Alright. Maybe we'll high roll our pistol damage. Wow. That was lucky.
Target eliminated.
Okay, well I have 3 actions left and 3 enemies to take out. Okay. I have. Okay, who should I go after? I absolutely need to kill the mech. I wonder like what kind of consumables I should use if necessary.
Moving.
And I don't want to get grenaded by the elite purifier. Although I would also get grenaded by the officer. But this is a guaranteed kill.
Taken care of.
Oh, this is Blade Storm.
On the move.
Okay. Yeah, we have Blade Storm.
Understood. Moving out.
All right, if we're very lucky, we'll get a crit. Wow,
Enemy down.
that was very lucky. Okay.
Burning ammo
Whatever.
fast.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Do I just want to count on Blade Storm hitting? Sure, I believe in Blade Storm.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Taking fire over here.
Starting to get
And
close.
still you defy us. We will
What
held
the heck
this
just
war
happened?
together for years. Would there be
This guy.
I would have
Okay, I
ended
think
existence long ago.
I guess Blade Storm caused him to like replace his. I think he definitely threw a grenade, and I guess because Blade Storm happened, it like replaced the animation
Hostile neutralized.
with
Okay.
just a regular firing animation.
That's a long run.
Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna reload.
Ready to engage.
Ready to go.
Do I want to hunt down the last pod?
Now is there hope.
I don't think I got any loot yet, so I want to get the loot.
They can
And
no longer
let's see.
afford patience. Soon.
I am going to heal everybody,
This
despite
world
it
shall
being
be
over
mine.
healing, and we don't have
Gremlin, get
a
on
lot
the
of
heels.
heals to work with.
Locked and loaded.
Alright. The last pod in here.
I can get there.
What about in here? Okay, you know, I'm already bored. Nah, I do want the
I am
a
at your
potential
service.
Illyrium core. Oh, this is the starting room. Okay. Oh, did we find
There's
the
an
pod?
alien
We
patrol.
sure
I
did.
know
It's
where
a
you
Spectre and a
are.
Trooper. Which is going to be super easy
I'm
to
all
deal
over
with.
it. Double time.
Getting it done. Affirmative.
Getting it done.
Okay. We do see both of those right now.
No need to ask twice. I'm all over it.
Got it. Stepping off.
Stepping off.
Alright.
Got it.
One more turn of set.
Stepping off.
On the move. Double time.
When I
Affirmative.
set up, I just mean everybody getting closer, really. Okay.
I'll be there soon.
Okay, our ranger with Blade Storm is gonna go in and use it.
Getting in close.
Gonna use Blade Storm. Actually, what I should be doing.
Moving out.
Okay, so I wasted run and gun, but that's okay. We're gonna go in and use Blade Storm on the elite troopers. And I'm not bothering to use it on the elite Spectre because it has lightning reflexes.
Enemy is still up.
Boo. Alright.
On my way.
Heading out.
Wonder if it's worth using Shadowfall on this trooper. I guess I can just hit lightning hands and that's fine. And okay, that's a guaranteed kill.
Good riddance.
Okay, I guess I had already gotten the
Roger
loot
that.
box from something. I just didn't remember.
I am trusting you.
Well, that was a big waste of everyone's time.
Good to go. Go, go, go.
10-4. Getting it done.
Location confirmed.
I'll be swift.
Alright.
Solid copy. 10-4.
On it. Solid copy.
Oh, okay.
Energy signature directly ahead. This appears to be an alien transport
I'm wondering
device
why I
of
lost
some
control of
kind.
my characters.
Understood. Looks like we found our way out of here.
I can cover it.
Will do.
So we used up 2 medkit
Roger
heals,
that.
Moving out. Already there.
but that's it.
10-4.
We still have,
I go where you tell me.
like, we still have our grenades and claymores
time.
and stuff. I should have used the mimic beacon because,
Rolling out.
like, the mimic beacon isn't
I'm on
that
the move.
useful during the chosen fight
Go,
because
go, go.
you know it's used to,
Move, move, move.
stall.
No need to ask
But every
twice.
turn that, every action that you use to stall, you're like not using to do damage, and more enemies get summoned.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Alright, well, we got everybody, so
Well done, Menace
we don't need that
1-5.
warning.
See you on the other side.
I don't remember who I brought a mind shield on. I think I brought a mind shield on everybody except for the Reaper and her teamwork buddy. One of the Rangers.
We're in the belly of the beast now, people. Proceed carefully. What is that? Some kind of stasis chamber for the Chosen? No wonder they keep coming back at us despite everything we throw at them.
Very good little humans. Come to me. Like a moth to a flame will you be consumed by my brilliance.
I will
All right.
reposition.
So as long as they don't go past this line, they shouldn't
Orders confirmed.
start
Moving
the fight
out.
with the Chosen. I would like to take out this group. I would like to take out those two
Heading
enemies
to that
before
location.
I do that.
On the move. Understood. Moving out.
Okay.
Got
Overwatch.
it.
So do they have a patrol route, or do they just stand there? Okay, well, I guess if they're not going to patrol into
Moving.
me, then I might as well patrol into them.
Understood. Moving out.
Alright. Doesn't really matter which kill I go for first. Neither of those enemies will... Actually, I always forget about tactical analysis, which feels like it... I feel like it's a detriment more often than it's a
Rebel out.
benefit. Alright, well... This person is just a captain, so I will give her some XP. Actually, I do want to give my Reaper some XP as well.
There's something over here.
Death to the
Aha.
invaders.
Hey, we got the promotion. Well, I guess I might as well use the rest of my turn trying to hit the Spectre.
Adjusting sights.
Like, why not?
Affirmative. Covering now. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Alright. Well, one thing I know is that I'm safe from being flanked, at least. Because the Spectre can't move and attack.
Nailed him.
Yeah, or we just...
I'm on the move.
Go.
Tech guys will love this.
Well, we got an Illyrium core. Congrats.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
We're green to go.
I must reload.
Okay. Get in
Volk
there.
says I am to obey.
What I really should have done was line everybody up on top of the thing and then go, but this is fine.
If only you knew the truth. The power in my hands. You would fall to your knees before me. Pity. I suppose we should begin then.
All
Alright.
We've faced these things before and we can do it again. No matter what happens today, Only one side is leaving this place alive.
At last, the humans speak the truth.
Heading to that location.
Okay, so
That's affirmative.
I'm a little underleveled and undergeared for this, but hopefully the fact that the Warlock just isn't very effective will be good enough. Okay, so immune to explosions, and try not to miss.
Deflection.
Such audacity.
Heading out. Went off the armor.
What an
I don't have any
odd
other armor
choice of
spread,
weapon.
so this is the best I can do. I don't think I want to use my explosives
Yeah,
just
I
yet.
didn't get
Even
it.
the smallest misstep could be costly
Like, I
at
think-
this stage, Commander.
Hauling ass.
I think I'm more... Well, okay, there aren't any enemies yet.
Copy
There aren't
that.
any ads. So that's why I'm not too concerned about maximizing my damage.
Deflection.
You dare strike the Elder's Chosen?
I also don't want to... Okay, so I want to have as much of my turn available as possible when I kill the Chosen. So like ideally, so like I would wait, if I was able to just barely get the kill this turn, I would actually just not quite kill him, and the next turn I would let him get a turn, and the next turn kill him. Do I care about my Reaper's concealment? Not really.
I will feed you to the Elder's lesser
Oh,
minion.
we have Blade Storm. Come on. Okay, that's good. We hit the Warlock. Let's also hit the Stun Lancer. This will be so cool.
The target is marked.
Come on. Big hits. Ugh. Man, Blade
Target's
Storm is
still
such a bad ability until you get the Katana. So, I think this turn I'm not
On my
going
way.
to kill the Chosen. I'm going to wait till next turn. Because as soon as I kill the Chosen,
Went off the
he'll
armor.
start reviving, and this
Toss me
reviving
some ammo.
power generator or whatever the heck, that'll lose its shield, and it'll get its shield back after a number of turns. Ugh.
Gotta do better. Let's rock. Target
They
eliminated.
should feel proud in having died for the glory of the
The
Elders.
Chosen is at 18 health and 1 armor. Okay.
The armor.
If we had our concealment, I think we would have enough movement to get up to that enemy and shoot him.
Oh, would you look at that?
Wow, we
Take the
almost
arrow.
took our entire turn killing that. We're barely gonna have any extra damage to give to the
I will
Warlock.
go.
Your kind are among the most cowardly
Hey,
of
nice.
resistance. At least your allies stand and die in battle with some semblance of decorum. The spirits protect me.
I have sight beyond vision.
Well, we just fought real Stun Lancers. Now we can fight ghostly psychic Stun Lancers.
No place for you to go now.
Blade Storm, come on. Yes.
Hostile neutralized. Moving on target location. Kill confirmed.
The death of these subordinates will prevent nothing.
Alright, well,
Moving to designated coordinates.
yeah, so I'm gonna kill the last Stun Lancer, and then I'm gonna try to almost kill the Warlock.
Kill confirmed. Running dry on ammo. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Our damage is 5 to 6. If we crit, that's +4. Okay, so yeah, this is perfect then.
Moving as ordered.
Yeah, and if we crit, we'll leave with 1 health or 2 health.
Do not presume to hunt me, Reaper.
This is very unlikely to get a kill. Oh, I also forgot about the fact that he's gonna get a shield now.
I am not impressed.
Alright.
You lack conviction.
So he's 12 health and 1 armor.
Let's rock.
Oh,
Not good.
I wanted to hit him down to 2 health, or I guess 1 health, so that my advanced stock could get a guaranteed kill if I used aid protocol with threat assessment. Alright, you have 10 health and 1 armor. So yeah. Okay, cool.
It hit the plate!
I will see you kneel.
Got him.
Doctor, the device appears to be some sort of psionic
So because that
capacitor,
opened up on the
transferring
enemy
tremendous
turn,
amounts
it
of
shouldn't
psionic energy
get an
directly to the
extra.
chosen,
Yeah, it
restoring
just starts
them.
at 34.
No wonder these things don't die. Moving to designated position.
Alright. Where's my... Which one's the teamwork buddy? Wait, who is the teamwork buddy? Oh, it's the Reaper. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, I just want to dump all of my damage consumables on that. Like my once per mission, have both of my people attack for the price of 1 action.
Oh yeah!
Like, this is definitely the time to use all that. Yeah, and the once per mission, throw an axe as a free action. Okay, so this ended up being easy. This mission ended up being easier than I thought it was going to be. Like, we haven't even taken a significant amount of damage yet. We haven't taken any damage in this fight, and we used up 2 medkit charges in the last fight, and that's it.
Moving out.
The only potential threat is the ads that are... I really thought I was going to be in range of that. Oh, it's because the sniper had squad sight. That's why you can see that from there.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Alright. So that is about 2/3 of its health gone.
Could use some ammo over here.
Wow, my grenade launcher... My grenades go so far that I can grenade something that's outside of my normal attack range. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, hopefully I can find 19 damage next turn. Considering I found 61 damage this turn. I think I can do it.
Multiple hostiles advancing on our position.
Alright. Oh. Wait, my Reaper... Yeah, my Reaper is kind of... Wait a second, I got a Claymore. I was like, my Reaper can't really do much that's useful, but that's not actually true. Well, okay, I do want to deal with the officer somehow. which could be with a frost bomb.
Good copy. Moving on target.
But I think I want to kill him instead. Because if it takes like 1 to 2 turns to kill the Warlock afterward, then like I don't want to have to keep the officer in check. Alright, well, let's see. I did use my Grenadier's action. Well, I used the actions of both the people who could have stopped the Andromedon from doing anything. Do I have a Mimic Beacon? Okay, yes, but I have to use a teamwork action to be able to use it. Okay. Well, let's do some damage to the Andromedon, I guess.
Soon our prey will fall.
How many grenades do I have available? None. So somebody has to actually shoot that claymore, which maybe means it wasn't super worthwhile. Okay.
Rock and roll.
It is down to 2 health. Okay.
Together we are strong.
I'm hoping that's a good thing.
Yes, the regeneration process has been interrupted. Readings on the capacitor indicate it has become highly unstable.
Then let's target that Chosen with everything we've got.
Alright. So I don't actually have to kill the last ad after killing the Chosen. If I just kill the Chosen, it's over.
With your actions.
But it does kind of take a while to kill the Chosen. I didn't actually kill that officer.
I'm hit!
Okay, whoops.
Your soldiers cannot last forever, Commander. Impossible. The elders, they are silent. Demons, I will destroy you for this outrage.
I'm just gonna play this nice and safe. Just clear out all the ads.
The weakness of these minions only furthers the need for my presence here.
Heading out.
Yeah, the Warlock. It's very hard for the Warlock to do any damage. Because usually he'll just use Mind Control or Mind Scorch. Neither of which will do much of anything.
No longer a threat. My ammo's running low. On the move. Moving to position.
Alright. Oh, nice. Crit.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
I am at your service. There is nowhere to hide.
Hostile terminated.
Okay.
I'm on it.
I call upon the elders' endless reserves.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep clearing out ads.
You cannot run.
I took 4 mind shields, so only 2 of us are vulnerable to being hit by Mind Scorch.
The elders
Alright.
don't abandon me completely. The power still flows through my veins. I will prevail.
We need need to get our people back on their feet, Commander.
I had wondered if you would risk coming to save your ally. How courageous of you.
I go where you
Definitely making a bigger deal out of it than it is.
No one will mourn them. Who can give me a resupply?
Closing on target position now.
Now, I don't think the Warlock can summon every turn. So I should, like, I'm having trouble making any progress this turn,
Moving to
but I
position.
should be able to make progress next turn.
Hostile intel located. X-ray neutralized.
Okay.
Heading there now.
And I think the amount of damage I took is not enough for me to actually care. Enough to spend an action to heal it.
A disappointing effort.
Easiest 39%. It was a good try.
Get it together. No rounds.
That armor's tough.
You will suffer.
Alright.
I compel you.
Well, thank goodness mindshields are really powerful.
And yet, there is another voice. One I have but heard. It whispers. It grows stronger. This is
Wait, what?
beautiful.
Another voice. Maybe I need to keep this guy alive for another turn or two, just so I can
Ready to go.
hear his bark. Ugh.
Shot wide.
A squandered opportunity.
On your order.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get
I
this
have
loot.
the asset.
I thought I was gonna have line of sight. Well, I guess I can just go here and have line of
Going up.
sight.
It hit the plate.
You will pay for every strike.
Moving to designated position.
Maybe next turn he'll tell me what the
Not
other
even
voice he
close.
heard
A
is.
feeble effort at best.
This guy immune to melee? He's not. He's immune to explosives, though.
It hit the plate.
I will reposition.
Okay, well, I couldn't have killed this guy even if I wanted to. Look at the amount of health he still has.
I know all too well of your repugnant ways.
So he might actually pull out his gun and shoot somebody this turn. But who even cares? He doesn't do that much damage.
Hardly did anything.
We did get a hit, so that's good. We didn't give him 3 more shields.
The unknown enemy is within.
Starting to get cooked.
Could the elders have been mistaken? Never. Still, there is truth in what it says. Power.
Okay, I would like my
Moving
like
on
my
target
armor shred to
location.
actually work this time. If RNGesus could do me a solid. Thank goodness. It was a guaranteed hit, but still.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Serve only as testimony to your crimes against the elders. All will be accounted for in the end.
I don't know, I guess I'm freezing him.
Hit the armor.
These trifling wounds will never slow my service to the elders' vision. But rest assured, you will pay for all that you have inflicted upon me. The elders shield me.
Armor still
Bonk.
holding.
Alright.
I loaded these cartridges myself.
Ready to go.
Alright, I'm curious if he's gonna say something new.
Your time will come soon enough.
Oh, he's gonna get killed by Blazon. Naturally. Alright, well that was easy.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander. If only we could see the look on the Elders' faces.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, that ended up being a lot easier than I expected.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCom
We have a lot of research
refuses
breakthroughs,
to let
so
go of the ways
even
of
though
the
I didn't
old
have,
world.
like,
They will continue their
even though I didn't
wanton
have beam
and
weapons and
reckless
everybody, it did
crimes until
have
the
a lot of
entire
damage.
world burns
And
around
even though I
them.
didn't have,
We are
like, a lot of
grateful
majors
to
and
the
any
Elders
kernels,
for their
like, I
support
still had a
in
lot of
ending
powerful
this
stuff I
menace
could do.
once and for all.
And I had powered armor, which is a big deal.
Despite their apparent protections from our encounters in the field, it would seem the Chosen are entirely vulnerable within the confines of their strongholds.
Alright. Yeah, everybody's tired. That's fine. Well, this is definitely the least powerful reward, but it's still really good. There's no voice line for this. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to actually research the gun to be able to use it.
Even now, we feel its absence. A voice, silenced forever. You are born of our power. Does not our very life force flow within your veins? We feel such loss. Yet within you, we sense something else. Emptiness and satisfaction. There can be only one explanation. You have succumbed to the cravings of your humanity. You squander our gift to you. What was given can be taken away. This is what awaits us all, should you fail. Return their commander to us while time yet remains. Leave us.
Alright.
Regardless of their own ruinous choices, I will avenge the death of my sibling in the Elder's name.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to...
They knew what they were getting themselves into when they joined up with your resistance. The Elders don't have mercy to spare for anyone.
The Elders never had any issues targeting civilians, and their
I
Chosen
definitely
are no
have somebody
different.
who still has
The Resistance is
a
counting on
negative
us to
trait.
protect their people. We can't let them down.
But who?
All of the Templars are in your debt, Commander. You have done what none other thought possible. The death of the
Okay, maybe I was
Elder's
imagining
vicious
it. Or maybe it's
child.
somebody...
Your
Maybe it's
heroics
one
will
of the
allow
people
my
who's
people
on
to
the covert
advance
action.
the fight against the Elders and drive them even closer.
Okay, blah blah blah, we don't care. We're the best.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander. The product, it certainly is impressive looking, if nothing else. Although I am still not entirely sure referred to...
Okay. Do I want to research this gun? Yeah. It doesn't cost anything.
I had assumed you'd make that
and because
research
I'm
a
so
priority,
strapped
Commander.
on supplies,
I'll
that
notify you as
makes
soon
it
as the report
better
is
than
available.
than anything else right now. Do we have a supply drop to grab? No, we don't.
We had some wounded soldiers requiring treatment after that last covert action. With a few days rest, they'll be ready to get back into it.
Congrats on... Somebody got promoted, right? Or was I imagining it? I guess I was imagining it. Well, I don't have any majors available. Do I just want to gather supplies? Do I even have... No, I don't have a thing to do that. Okay. Recover alien loot. I don't remember what exactly that means. Does that just mean alien alloys and Illyrium? That might be what that means. I could... Okay, maybe I can't get supplies, but I can get income. Income increased by 15, but actually half of that, so 7.5 supplies per month. That doesn't seem very impressive. Or I could just get intel. Like, or I could do teamwork training. Although, I don't think I need teamwork training because, like, to level up bonds, I bring people together on a mission, but to level people up to colonel rank, I bring them on missions anyway. So I don't think teamwork training is that important. Like, I think just gathering some intel would be pretty good. And, okay, my Reaper is still tired. I'll bring these people. Yeah, I want to bring teamwork buddies, and I want to give a ranger more mobility. Or I could bring... Do I have a... Is my Templar available, actually? I think my Templar is available. Yeah. My Templar is available. Actually... Oh, I'm already doing bond training, and I guess nobody has any negative traits. Okay, cool. Alright, where's Ursula? Okay, there we go. It doesn't matter which scientist I bring, I'm pretty sure. And... I'll bring the... Yeah, I'll definitely bring a real weapon on my specialist, because I'm about to get an even better assault rifle. Unless we get a mission in the next 4 days. Okay. Ugh. Surgical. Low profile. Oh man, I don't want the black market to be closed. Although, I guess if it gets closed... Nah, I definitely don't want it to be closed. Okay. I am gonna remove this though. Okay, I don't care about that. Risk of capture. Oh man. Well, Wow, both of these options are not great. I don't even have any sergeants. Well, I guess I have a rookie. Do I want to just bring... I just want to buy... Can I even buy more rookies? I don't think I can buy any more rookies. Because they cost too much. I could fly to the black market right now and buy a rookie. I could have 2 rookies doing this mission. Okay, well... Or I could have... Oh wait, no, this is the one. Actually, risk of capture isn't even that bad. Because I'll just cancel the risk of capture by bringing whatever resource or whatever soldier. So maybe I just want... Man, these all just suck. Can I really afford to only bring 3 people? That seems way too hard. If I were to bring 3 people, who would I bring? I think I would bring a Spark. And I would bring... maybe a Grenadier and a Skirmisher. Alright, you know what? It'll be fun. Although, the thing is, an instant dark event, or like a one-time dark event, is way less dangerous than this. Although I think every covert action that has a risk of capture has a way to counter that risk. So I think I'll just be able to counter it every time. And I really do need the supplies.
Setting course
So
for
here we
Sector
go, I guess.
13, South Africa.
And the low
If we're going
profile
to keep this
sitrep
one
shouldn't
quiet,
really
Commander,
exist.
we'll have to limit the squad size to 3 of our best units.
Alright.
Let's hope they can get the job done without additional support. Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
I guess the Skirmisher is going to kind of be a support. Well, So I have to fight a Sectopod, and Sectopods have a lot of health. Well, okay, there's a very decent chance that I'm going to get another unit. Either an Advent unit or a Resistance soldier. Let's bring armor-piercing rounds. And blue-screen rounds, I guess. The Frost Bomb is not as compelling when I only have 3 people. Because it's like a stalling tactic. And if I'm using up 1/3 of my turn to do a stalling tactic, it's not great. Combat presence will be pretty neat with the Spark. Well, will it? Sparks don't even have that powerful of an action. I mean, firing the gun again is pretty cool, I guess. What is this? Superior expanded magazine or superior scope. Correct. Oh, I didn't upgrade my Spark's armor. Yeah, and I don't really have the means to do that. So maybe I don't bring a Spark. Maybe instead I bring... I don't have the katana yet either. So just bringing a ranger with... Oh, I need a mimic beacon. Well, yeah, I have a mimic beacon. Okay, cool. Does Praetal Mox need a mimic beacon? And does my ranger need a serpent armor? Well, let's make everything available. And... okay. Alright, well, let's do this.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
I have a frost bomb, and I have a mimic beacon, and I have troops that are kind of powerful. I don't have beam weapons on everybody yet, but that's fine. Yeah, so I guess, well, we'll see next time if my 3 soldiers are powerful enough to do the objective. I do have, well, we'll talk about all the things I have next time. Thanks for watching.